let's take a look at the jumper division. Jumpers are judged strictly on performance, and we as judges are scorekeepers to record what occurred during the class. Athletes ride a jumper-style course of a specified height, so the heights define the divisions in jumpers. And the course is a little bit different than your typical hunter course in that you're going to find there to be tighter turns, more variability in the distances between the fences, as well as combination fences that will be used from time to time. And these will be indicated with lettering as A and B. The jumper fences are of different colors than the hunter. Jumpers are multicolored and they can be different widths. They can be a little bit more airy and less of a solid ground rail. Jumpers are timed events, and as you see in the photograph in the picture here, on that tripod is an electronic timer. These are typically used in jumper competitions. If an electronic timer is used, you need to make sure that there is at least one backup handheld stopwatch. If you are using stopwatches alone, there should be at least two, and you're going to average the times recorded for those. But it's really important when you are doing the timing that you have a reliable system as well as a reliable backup system. The course for the jumpers is going to be posted, as with all other patterns of courses, an hour in advance. And from that, an order of go, so the order of the riders to enter the ring, will be posted 30 minutes in advance. The riders who are post-entered or late entries are going to go first. If a rider has more than one horse that they're taking in the class, they need to have at least 5 rides in between. So that's up to the show committee to organize the order of go. Prior to the class beginning, once the course designer has released the course for walking, it's important that you be one of the first people on the course to take a walk through it, and you're there to confirm, as well as the course builder and the course designer, that it has safe construction. The heights are correct for the division. The flags are correct, so the red flags on the right-hand side, the white on the left-hand side of each fence. Numbers need to be located on the lower right-hand side of each fence, as well as a demarcation of the start-finish line. For the horses and tack, you're going to see, obviously, English tack, and you will very likely see things like running martingales. Boots are permitted for jumpers, and as well as drop nosebands, so nosebands below the bit. This is where it's important for you to have a whistle, because it will be needed to signal the start of the course. So when a rider enters the ring, they will wait for your signal before they begin. That allows for the resetting of the electronic timers. Once they have headed through that timer and begun their course, they are on course. You may also need to use the whistle if they are eliminated for whatever reason, 2 disobediences on course, refusals, or if there is a safety issue, or if they have had a run out at a fence where they've knocked the fence over and it needs to be reset. So keep your whistle handy and be ready to use it with each rider. So when you're judging the jumpers, it's really important that you know the course, that you have a copy of the course, and your copy reflects the position that you are standing in so that you can see it from that point of view. As well, you need to know the jump off, because it's paramount that if somebody goes off course that you see that and you eliminate them. Your job is to record the times, so keep a written record of the times that are recorded by the electronic timers or the stopwatches. You're also recording each obstacle, each jump that they've gone over. Did they clear it? Did they knock it down? Was there a refusal? Again, with your whistle, you need to be prepared to stop the round, and this can happen if a fence gets knocked down So if you are to look, for example, at the course here on the right-hand side, if a horse is coming off 5AB, they knock the back rail of 5B down, and it's now in the track of fence number 9. So it's really important that you pay attention to what's happening on course, and you're ready to blow the whistle if something has happened to create a hazard on course. As well, if, as I said earlier, if a rider comes into a fence, there's a refusal, so the horse stops, slides into the fence, knocks one or more of the rails down on the fence, you need to blow the whistle to stop that class. It will cost them 4 penalties for the refusal, plus the time correction. Make sure that you spend some time reviewing the rules prior to judging. Have them written close at hand so you know what you're looking at. So first disobedience, which is a refusal at a fence, 4 faults. Knocking down a fence is another 4 faults, so we're recording these as we go through. Obviously, a perfect round is a clear round. 2 disobediences or 2 refusals is elimination. If there is time available in the competition, it's okay to allow that rider to continue on to either complete the course or at least jump another fence. Because this is a training level competition, it's important that if we have the time available, that we allow them to school their horse a little bit on course. They will, however, be eliminated. So other things that can cause elimination is the rider going off course, jumping an obstacle before it's been reset, a fall of either horse or rider, and failure to start the clock within 60 seconds of the bell or the whistle sounding. So take some time, have a look through the rules, make sure that you're familiar with the course, and keep really good records as the riders are moving through this class. Next up, we'll have a look at dressage.